Christine. Before we dive into any of the stories, let's first have a look at the news making headlines today. In the headlines tonight, Nebi Community Central executive members sworn in at Uganda Museum in Kampala City. School administrators decry over the flooded Oluji Bridge in Ajumani district. And 9 killed as taxi rams into stationary truck. This and more in the NILE CAST News Bulletin. It's the 4th of November 2023. You're most welcome to the NILE CAST only on West Nile Television. Now let us dive into some of the stories of the evening. The Nebi Community Central executive members have been sworn in today, the 4th of November 2023, at the Uganda Museum in Kampala City. The event was graced by important government dignitaries, civil servants, the King of Kelalur Kingdom, His Royal Majesty Philip Brownie Olarkel III, the State Minister for Northern Uganda, Honorable Kuchin Grace Freedom, and the Chief Guest, the State Minister for Veteran Affairs, Honorable Jacob Oboth. Alfred Jawok reports more.
While delivering his message after the swearing-in ceremony of the Nebi Community Executive members at Uganda Museum on the 4th November this year, His Majesty Philip Brownie Olarkel III advised the Nebi community in Kampala to emphasize on matters that will unite all Alur subjects both in Kampala and other parts of the country.
As a Lord, let us take pride in our culture, in who we are, in where we come from, and in what we do. I want to thank the outgoing chairman for your Westbury. We talked on some of the very key issues that as a Lord we face in our communities and our societies. And I hope we can tackle these issues on a united front as a Lord people. It is something I've come to realize also. That when you take up roles of leadership, at many times, many occasions, the default will be criticism, the default will be pointing out your challenges or areas where you have not met your goals. But my advice to the incoming team is don't let criticism falter your enthusiasm, your love, and your dedication to leading.
Grace Kuchin Freedom, State Minister for Northern Uganda, thanked the new leaders, especially the incoming chairperson, for his cooperation he has shown before he took the office. Kuyushin promised to work together with Alur community in Kampala and urged the outgone leaders to advise the new leaders where necessary.
Gone executive, you have also done your part. I heard you speak here, Mr. Rwaga, with passion, but I said let him speak because he's releasing what is in his heart. And the far you have come, now that you have talked, now that you have handed over, also relax and let's work together. Let go. In leadership, sometimes you let go. You don't cling on things which will pull you down. And all of us, Now that we have leaders, we are in it together. I always tell people, once you have your leaders, support them. Support them with words, with material things, with whatever. Support them. Because they are not going to be there alone. We have to move together with them. Wherever they are going, if they will win, we shall win together. If they will lose, we shall have lost all of us. And so even us, who are now being led, that's my message to you. Let us all do our part. Let us all be responsible. And in this, you know about collective responsibility, it is all of us. If it is NEBI community, it is not only the 5, it is all of us.
Meanwhile, the new chairman of NEBI Central Community, Stephen Okello, emphasized that he will majorly focus his work on uniting Alur both in Kampala and diaspora. Okello added that all this will be done through forming other leaders in areas like Mukono, Entebbe, Jinja, among others.
We need to go to the drawing board. All these things I'm listing requires planning and thinking. We need to strategize. That means that we are going to dig the foundation, go down. They are not going to see us first. But the moment you start to see the walls, let's first be sure that the foundation is strong enough and is ready to move us to the next level. So in order to build a strong NEBI community, we need a strong and self-sustaining foundation. And you should all know that building such a foundation calls for champions with a strong spirit of generosity. If no one wants to join me in all the things I'm requesting for, I'm just requesting, can we have some champions? Everyone here can stand up and become a champion. I am ready to become a champion, and I request that let all of us step up and become champions. The moment we have more and more champions that are ready to move the community, and the number of champions grow, then I'll tell you 20, 30, 50 years from now, we are going to see the community. But also, as I've already requested, we need a lot of patience. Let's not after a month start already criticizing this new team, saying we are not seeing anything. So we are requesting for a lot of patience from you. We're also requesting for a lot of commitment that you're going to work from us. We are requesting for a lot of respect from each other. Respect us the same way we're going to respect you. But also we need a positive mindset. The moment we are here to promote negativity, then we are not going to promote negativity. We're actually going to kill it at the end of the day. But also we need a certain level of trust. We need to trust each other to ensure that the people entrusted here are going to do the right thing. But also we need a willingness to foster mutual understanding and harmony amongst ourselves.
However, the State Minister for Defense and Veterans Affairs, Jacob Oboth, who was the chief guest, pledged his commitment to work together with Alur community as one Luo blood in the country. He appreciated the leadership of the outgone members who managed to empower women in the community through creating a platform where women can present their views.
You do not relaunch what has not been there. You actually relaunch what has been there and is good that is kept ongoing. Organizations may get challenges. Leadership may change. But the goals, the objectives, the aspirations of that organization when it is still alive will keep on, will shoulder on. And we want to thank the forefathers and the founders of this NEBI community. Thank you so much. Thank you for being one of the vision bearers for this NEBI community.
The chief guest further appreciated the beauty of Alur women and men. The swearing-in ceremony was blessed with ministers, members of parliament from Greater NEBI, civil servants, among others. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, Nile Cast.
And more in our stories. School administrators of Oluji Primary School in Pachara Sub-County, Ajumani District have alarmed over the heavy rainfall that has submerged Oluji Bridge and is hindering access to the school by pupils and relevant stakeholders. Unzima Alan has more. School administrators of Oluji Primary School in Pachara Sub-County, Ajumani District are alarmed over the changes of weather that is hindering accessibility to the school. While speaking to journalists on the 2nd of November 2023 at Oluji Bridge, Olima Jem stated that Oluji Bridge, which connects the school from other social services, has currently been submerged in flooded water, putting the lives of the pupils and other necessary stakeholders at risk.
Future na yo amala di sodri vua tijo oli dia elo jo bridge de dediri king by weakness amandreaga I saw the vua lo ki udi ana para bridge udira vua rijo na kermane ken renguire diane de ni leti di bo boru dira ning beko disi mandrea bridge ne e dawrake e derungbe murina yo ndondogona le ana bara de bara de ngbe morina yo esu rera o wa oni okpori vude akpa odri adu di boti vu nyaku do odri vu akolo to eni ki vude to oni ni ngbe yo si future vude mari mandra ngbe de buda yo male mo jo gameti ne redi jo gameti ka ba yani die ji bridge dere kole abana kolu technical yongo ba gameti drigba de andrekana o bari ka bridge di dengo na bati sa kolu ki ba technical bati ya mala mandrea dikite ya pelere gameti ya dia saba technical bati ondre ki bridge de ba bikari bati ondre ko esu ka chiki trotro ba technical gameti ya ka chiki trotro ka kendre lokuta ngba ba de telere ngbe buona yo ne ka indreara ekuyana baga meti ya dia sa technical rebati a chiki ba rebati undreko joka chiki sa e buki ba ya technicality niko joke buki kole ya kemba ba dia ndi bati.
Mandra Marich, the head of Parent Teacher Association Oluji Primary School, stated that the school has no available health center unit which caters for learners and thus forcing learners to access the nearest services in Alere sub-county. Richard Adrama also stated that the staffs and pupils are in great fear of being struck by lightning since the school's lightning arrestor was stolen by an unknown group of thugs.
My SMC Oluji Primary School tamani dichiri diria kabisa skulu de yale amerele da kore bridge na ama ko se batserenga ka yesua tembe alare ne ga evokade overo level gare kusa national ya wale ni asa zinanza about ko tsere ba mnyalo tatoka ya masongo mala punya na ngulu kaya nga town si jota ka ile akose de problem yesu de skulu de yale da kore ongo dichiri zimesua skulu de gare da kore re planta tornari indidiaro ku 2015 si indidiaro of school di rizi silano na kokoro na wa mandele ma school de ya me ya SMC do de sa mani di chiri erudi da koro ongo block si ti amari school di ya de runu walo block walo na e kasera ma di wasa kwa tavio block na e kasera ongo ove di chiri erwadri batire ko ngari anyesu erwaga ka vundi alere ongo kusaira ka vundi agojo health center ga yesu garo bare ka jobia waga metiriga ko la ko bakia man health center to base college gari ati ka sorobo batire school di koni la ponia to base tidiare.
Ei Oyo Frida, the deputy head teacher of Oluji Primary School, stated that her institution also faces challenges of border issues, which the community stated that since the establishment of the school, the land has never been released to the school, thus hindering the implementation of development programs.
The landlords have not yet released the school compound. So we are facing challenges in releasing the school compound. We have sat for several times within them to settle the issues so that they could allow us to release the land, but they have not yet given us time. That one is a big challenge. So if the government can intervene and correct that, we shall be happy for it.
Onzima Alan and Kumaringa Christine for West Nile Television, NILE CAST. And more in our stories, Honorable Raphael Magezi, the State Minister for Local Government, met the leaders of Arua City concerning the mess. Sorry, forgive me for that. Moving on to our next stories. 9 people are being confirmed dead after a speeding Toyota Hiace taxi rammed into a stationary trailer along Jinja Iganga Highway. The accident happened at Musita Mayuje district when the taxi with the registration number UBE 939H coming from Kampala to Iganga rammed into the stationary trailer with the registration number RAC 603Q RL1055. 6 other people who are traveling in the same vehicle sustained serious injuries, and they are currently receiving treatment at Jinja Regional Referral Hospital. And more in our stories. More than 100 schools in the Democratic Republic of Congo's eastern region in Benin have closed for almost 2 weeks amid the protests by teachers. Dozens of school staffs refused to return to class following the killing of 3 teachers during the jihadist attack last month. The staff coordinated by unions have said that they will only begin teaching once the results of an investigation into the attack are published. At least 26 people were killed by machetes when the militant group stormed into Masaso locality overnight on the 24th of October 2023. And viewer, that marks the end of the NILE Cast only on West Nile Television. Thank you.